It's an honor to be able to be up here giving the speech today. Thank you for everyone for attending the funeral for my late grandmother, Cuc Vo. Thank you for the locals and the folks that came from out of town to mourn the passing of a wonderful, sweet person. My grandmother was an immigrant from southern Vietnam. She was happy to call Lafayette her home for the past several decades. She enjoyed being here with her loving family. It's not often that you see a Buddhist-style funeral in Lafayette, but I imagine that my grandmother would have wanted her final gathering to reflect her traditional values of which she was familiar with. My grandmother lived a full life and got to be a daughter, a sibling, a mom, a stepmom, an aunt, a wife, and a grandmother. She is survived by her children, grandchildren, and our memories of her. She was a caring and kind person who worked hard to support her family. She always had family and friends around her even until her final days. I'd love to introduce my cousin Andrew. He would love to share some memories of Grandma, as he spent a lot of time with her working in the kitchen.
But I would like to take a few minutes to talk about life and how my Ama lived it. Before I ever met her, she risked her life for me. Grandma loaded up her children and fled to America in hopes that her children and their children would have a better life. This mission never stopped, and she was always a provider, a guide, and a matriarch. In the beginning, she scraped by, often foregoing her own needs to save up for the family restaurant. We grew up watching her help out her sons and daughter in whatever they needed to be done and ensure that her family was successful. I watched her chop vegetables with the skill that could only be attained by a lifetime of hard work. She was always right when she said that no one could cut the vegetables like her. And as I was in the kitchen more, I grew up and she taught me the secrets to her delicious Kan Tho, which I have guarded ever since, and as a little piece of my grandma that I get to share with loved ones. This is something that I feel honored to carry on as I follow in my father's footsteps to become my generation's family chef. My grandma was a peacekeeper and was always there when the family was unsettled or angry. She was always trying to come up with solutions that make sure that the family unit always remained as one. Whether she needed to stop by in the wee hours of the morning or sit with you while you processed your feelings, she was there. Calm, forgiving, wise, open-minded, and ever-present. She will always be there to guide me back.